It is the Western Derby, Rajasthan versus Mumbai Indians, and it is also a big occasion because 100th match for the current captain of Mumbai Indians, and just to celebrate his 100th match, he's also won the toss, and surprisingly, it's just something that we don't see quite often in T20 cricket, let alone IPL. The team has decided to bat first.
Yes.
I think it's to do with the fact that on the previous occasions that Rajasthan have batted first here, they managed to put up good totals in excess of 190, I think on 3 occasions. That's the reason why I think...
Reasonable totals.
And there were...
260s, 270s.
Yeah.
Considering 220 nearly gets chased down.
Oh, T20 totals, not ODI totals.
SRH have not played here yet, right?
So 190
And they won't be. And they won't be because this happens to be the last match at the Savai Mansingh Stadium, after which 2 matches I think they play in Guwahati.
Yep. So, yeah,
They're home.
Yes.
It's the adopted.
Home away from home.
That is Riyan Parag's home, I know.
And also one of the...
How is it Rajasthan's home?
Don't they have a higher ranking person who happens to be from Assam?
They have a performance center there. That's why they said, okay, let's make it our home.
No, it's like Lucknow is owned by, let's say, a family from Kolkata.
Well,
That doesn't become their home.
And they make sure to try and impose that as being their home ground every season they play there.
No, that's another thing, but they don't treat it as home. Like, their fans may come, that's another thing, but their home matches were not.
Their home matches are in Lucknow.
Yeah.
It's like, who else? Subrata Sahara owned the Pune franchise. He is from Lucknow. But he didn't make sure that the Pune matches, home matches happened in Lucknow.
Strange. Very, very strange.
No, I mean, you have the Punjab Kings also now who will be going to their other home
Dharamshala.
for the next 2 games of theirs.
Yes.
That I'll still give a bit, considering you're in the catchment area. So, okay, fine, you want to, spread. So, let's say Kolkata were to play in Odisha. I'll understand because they want to
or a
cover
Ranchi type thing.
cover that area as such, because these cities don't have teams.
Correct.
So, might as well, your catchment area, you can have teams around. Like, some team, let's say Chennai played in Mysore or what? Give me an example.
For example, Deccan Chargers played most games in Nagpur and Cuttack in the 2011 season.
You could play
I
closer. But
think
yeah,
they did play
but
games in Vizag also.
yeah, that's that I can understand. But so extreme west of the country is your home.
To extreme east.
Weird.
It's like
Absolutely.
Chennai saying we'll play our home games
In Dharamshala,
Or
yeah.
Delhi saying they'll play their home games in Vizag. Oh,
No.
wait, sorry.
Yeah, it happened.
They did.
Delhi playing in
But there was reason
Thiruvananthapuram.
there. There was reason there because
the ground was being prepared.
ground was being prepared. The other, again, 2 owners,
there's
the
no other
GMR
grounds in
group.
North India.
Reason to they may also have, but the point is it a valid reason?
Yeah,
The
so
owner comes from
one was that you didn't want to play here. The second was the other owner has its base in Vizag, the GMR group.
I know that,
So-
but similarly do Rajasthan and all that, na? I'll give you other example, but that should not make the home there. So, for example, Delhi could have looked at stadium.
Noida?
MCG?
They can't fit in those many people. It would have to be Dehradun. Dehradun has a stadium.
Jodhpur.
Jodhpur doesn't have one.
West Indies India, they played at
old
old.
one. I
Yeah,
don't even
maybe a revamping of that stadium IPL.
That
Why
doesn't
not?
require an undertaking.
Delhi would have played in Mohali, since Mohali is playing in Mullapur like Kings 11.
Yeah.
And even there also
What are the one in
fans come to
Ghaziabad?
cheer the opposition.
Or why not? Okay, but again, upgradation was in Lali.
Nah, but you need that way. So there's one
Ghaziabad?
Greater Noida also,
Yeah.
where the Afghanistan team.
Exactly.
Oh yes,
Correct.
yes.
But the thing is that there are not enough seats. So that's only a 5,000 capacity sort of a thing.
Buddh
They have
Circuit,
good-
right? It's near there.
No, much before that.
No,
That's
much
in near Parichok,
Oh, okay.
right there. Buddh Circuit is further ahead.
Acha.
This is near Parichok. I even that trial Dulip Trophy match happened pink ball where Yuvraj and all played. Where they were testing
Okay.
under lights.
16? No, not 16.
Must have been around that, and that also happened
Okay.
there. So no, like players' facilities, ground, pitch, all that is fine. But for crowds, you need.
Unfortunately, apart from the Arun Jaitley Stadium,
No,
the
here you could have played. It has hosted cricket match. Indira Gandhi Stadium.
Indira Gandhi Stadium. Yes.
Then you got the
No, sorry,
Jamia.
Jawaharlal Nehru.
Jamia.
Jamia.
But Jamia.
Colonel
Jamia
Singh.
also, some of these cricketers
but-
have played in Jamia.
Yes, but again, seating is a.
Seating is an issue.
Roshanara
Jawaharlal
also
will
is a
have
problem.
enough seating.
What you can do is convert, so there's a stadium now which Gautam Gambhir got developed in his constituency, the Yamuna Sports Complex. But so it's got a proper stand now, interestingly. Not many people know that. Proper floodlights.
Roshanara is a beautiful stadium but no seating.
That's what I say. Grounds are many, but you need seating. No? So the only one is Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, where you've had cricket matches. India South Africa played a ODI there. So the middle field.
96, I think.
No, first 91 top.
Oh, right.
The first.
Okay.
So the first game was Kolkata.
Then Gwalior.
And then
Delhi.
And
Oh, that was not played at the
no,
Kotla.
It was played, because under lights. I don't think Kotla at that time had lights. So it was under lights, and I remember that match. Ravi Shastri captained that particular game, and the four now would go over the synthetic running track.
Yikes.
No, I think later. I can't remember exactly, but I remember a synthetic track being there. Because in the center you have the football pitch.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where you
the pitch and they spread, and there were certain areas where the synthetic track.
It was like the old Gaba, because outside of the boundary they used to have the dog cart. The dog track. Sorry, the dog track was there. So
it could have looked.
yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to the game. How many gazillion changes for Mumbai Indians?
Three
Three
major
changes.
and since they're the team batting first, let's quickly go over what their 11 is. And by the way, I think this is probably, I dare say, probably their strongest 11. Even after dropping Romario Shepherd.
Finally, they've
Oh yes, because they've finally done one thing which they should have been doing
Chawla
a lot more. They're finally going to be playing a Nuwan Tushara.
Oh yes.
Another
Malinga.
And by the way, he's not in the playing 11, he's on the Impact subs bench. But considering they're playing 3 foreign players, and we'll get to that. So, MI's playing 11, you've got Ishan, just scroll down slightly. You've got Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma to open, no surprise. Suryakumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, Tim David, Nehal Vadera is back, Mohammad Nabi, Gerald Kirtsey, Piyush Chawla, Jasprit Bumrah. The first thing that stands out, man, that is a deep batting lineup.
Yes.
They're batting till number 10.
Our likely 11 at the start of the tournament, before the start of the tournament, when we at Sports Today sat down to make likely 11, that looked much like this 11.
Yep.
Correct.
This was the 11.
Yeah.
Finally now.
We had Chawla, we had Vadera. This is exactly
this was the-
more or less the team that we had put
Although
together.
I would have not picked a Chawla, I would have kept a Shreyas Gopal. I think he did no wrong in the 2 games that he played.
But if you remember in our 11, we had done Slash.
We had done Slash, yes.
Clearly, it was Piyush Chawla or Shreyas Gopal.
Yeah.
Whoever is in form, you go.
Correct.
With that, and I agree that Shreyas Gopal has been has fared better than Chawla.
Yes. But man, they are batting till number 10.
Till number 11, you're just
Actually,
Okay,
yeah,
Bumrah,
this is the
yeah.
number, the batting
Yes.
tell with this being their bowling lineup.
No, this is
This is a batting.
lineup.
No, this is Mumbai batting first. Counting Jasprit Bumrah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, they are batting till.
So maybe one of the batters, say Suryakumar, might sit out and
That's been the
Tushara
case.
comes in.
Maybe Nehal, someone comes in and someone goes out and Nuwan Tushara comes in, and we know it has to be Tushara because Hardik Pandya very nicely name checked him at the toss. So
Man, a very exciting prospect here. I think he should have played in all the games. Why they didn't go with him at the very beginning, and that too after the half part of IPL is over, I'll never understand.
So, funny story actually, I remember seeing a clip doing the rounds from the SA20 where I think he also plays for MI Cape Town. And you know who he gets clean bowled Castle with a nice searing sling arm Yorker? Josh Butler, who was playing for the Pal Royals.
Who is the impact sub today?
In the Rajasthan setup.
Yeah, no surprise. After the kind of impact he had in the last game.
No, he's had a couple of impactful innings now.
Yeah, because you don't need him to keep wickets, so might as
Why
well
not?
use him as an impact sub. He comes in
And
later.
Nuwan Tushara a couple of months back had a hat trick against Bangladesh, 5 wickets also, and those hat tricks were all bold. Leg stump out of the ground, off stump out of the ground, off stump out of the ground. Man, oh man.
I know certain MI fans are going to be very happy finally seeing him get a chance because many were saying he should have perhaps been even starting out of a Kirtsey because such is the impact he can have. Again, one of those guys who comes in from the Lasith Malinga school of bowling, slingy.
Not
very
that
accurate.
Lasith Malinga taught them, they just were
They just took
inspired by
inspiration.
him. Yeah.
They just took inspiration.
That happens.
I know.
You have one hero and you had one Brian Lara and then everyone wanted lefty in West Indies wanted to bat like
Yes.
Remember Darren Bravo?
yeah.
Oh,
He was a
man.
carbon copy.
But the other left-hander never got his due here, Shiv Narayan.
Because
Shanda Pawar.
Because of the batting stance, na.
no comparison.
And also, what's the comparison? Unfortunately, with Lara, he was so aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and the numbers were so great. With Chandapal, he was kind of Unorthodox and very effective.
Workhorse.
Oh, yeah.
Workhorse.
It was a
Yeah.
workhorse. It's like, it would have happened in Indian cricket. When Sachin was there, it was Sachin, right? Everyone
Yeah.
wanted to be Sachin.
Yes.
It's not that you didn't have greats like Dravid and
Ganguly,
Lakshman and all
Lakshman.
of them along.
Yeah.
It's just that everyone wanted to be SRT.
Sachin, indeed.
Sachin, Umesh Tendulkar.
So we'll also go over the RR playing 11 as we were pointing out Butler on the bench. So their bowling 11 looks a bit like this. You've got Yashasvi Jaiswal, Sanju Samson, Riyan Parag, Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmeyer, Robin Paul, Ravichandran Ashwin, Trent Bolt, Avesh Khan, Sandeep Sharma is finally back, and Yuzvendra Chahal. That means with Sandeep back now, I think this is their strongest 11 because you'll sub out one bowler, most likely a Yuzi Chahal or
Yeah.
Avesh for
Josh Butler.
and that's your best 11.
Well, it's another milestone loading for UZCHL because he takes one more wicket, 200 IPL wickets. But he's not making it to the T20 World Cup, don't worry.
No.
That ship has sailed. He can take 40 wickets in an IPL for he may care. He will not get
Why?
it into the... When he got the purple cap, why didn't India play
No,
him?
that has happened. But how come this time it's decided he's not making?
Once bitten, twice bitten,
Thrice bitten.
Always shy.
Always shy.
Forever shy at this point.
Exactly. What wrong did UZCHL do?
But are we really? Because DK is everyone's now talking
But
about all
DK
of
has been there, na?
Exactly. DK, unlike Yuzi, actually got a run.
You know,
No,
there
but,
is
if
there is
you're
this
saying-
meme going around. You've seen this one meme where the athletes are running and there is a cameraman who runs faster than them. Huh? KL Rahul is way behind. Okay. There is Pant, Ishan and Sanju. They are in the race. The cameraman is MS Dhoni. Suddenly he's running ahead of them and he is winning the race.
There is it's an old this thing.
Yeah.
Meme. I know that.
Yeah.
Achha, so
So-
they've now made it like that.
Yes.
That meme has been used for every situation.
Exactly.
Like every sport, every situation, you have had people.
It's MS Dhoni, the cameraman who's making it into the Indian team. So yes, UZCHL 200 wickets in the IPL, the first ever bowler to get there. And Sandeep Sharma, dead bowling. You're looking at an Avesh and a Sandeep.
And in the
Wow.
power play also, Sandeep will
couple
give
of
you
overs because he
Bolt in the power play and all. Wow. That is a good pace bowling lineup. Ashwin,
He'll give you the economy.
that's not been happening in this IPL.
it is
so
not
far.
every-
couple of occasions, yeah.
Not every time he's going to come up against Sunil Narayan, no?
But
He's talking against Ashwin.
no, I'm not talking. I mean, the numbers don't lie. I mean,
Just
he's
the
not.
one time, yes, the KKR match where he was forced to, flight the ball more,
Yeah.
forced to,
I agree.
play it more close to the
Don't
wide
you
line.
think even in the GT game also didn't he struggle? He didn't take wickets. I think he got about
See, he's no longer a wicket taker in T20 cricket. Hasn't been for
even
a while.
economy more than 8 in a chase of 160. 8.
8 is basically the asking rate when you're chasing one.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, he's not probably been at his best, but I think there is a utility to having him around, especially when you can, promote him above Shimron Hetmeyer for whatever reason.
In a chase of over 200.
No, I mean other teams can also do that. No, for example, a Darshan Nalkande can come ahead of a Rahul Tewatia rather than not playing him in one game.
Or
Or
Tanush
Tanush
Kotian.
Kotian.
Tanush Kotian, yeah.
It's an important game for two, not people, but two entities.
Yeah.
One, Yashasvi Jaiswal, of course, still fresh in the minds of our panel. We're all backing him, but I know that somewhat he's losing currency amongst fans and people in general because public memory is very short, so they do not remember his contribution. So there have been question marks about him, but since we're building up to the T20 World Cup, team, a week away, so it's a game for him. He may get a couple or maybe at best 3 chances before that, including this one today.
Yeah.
So he'll have to make most of it. Secondly, big game for Mumbai Indians.
Yeah.
I think they've reached a situation where a loss could mathematically rule them out. They have already reached
No.
that.
Maybe
They've
not
got
today.
6 points.
Maybe not today.
Not
See,
today.
if RCB are not eliminated yet,
No,
they're
no,
still
no,
better
no,
off.
I'm not. See,
RCB
that
are not eliminated?
No, not mathematically.
Micro mathematics, though, nothing is eliminated. Now you can even go 12, but for that, the Earth has to move like this and the Sun has to go like that. And those, I'm not talking about that. I'm going to be practical. Please show us the points table, will you, Shivam?
What
So if you look at
today?
it, I'm just showing
Yeah.
you 1 second. Just look at the practical way. Now, Mumbai Indians have played 7. This will be the 8th game.
Yeah.
If they were to lose, that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
it's a crucial. 8 games, they have 6 points.
Yeah.
After that, they are left with 6
more.
So
They can get to 18
So they can
at
easily qualify.
max
Yeah.
if you win all 6.
18, and a lot of times 18 can be like touch and go. 16 can be
Touch and
go.
go. Yeah.
So from that situation, they will have to win. Imagine 5 out of their 6 games.
Yeah.
If they were to lose here, 5 out of their 6 games, which is a Herculean. So that's why I said mathematically they may not be
I mean,
out.
suppose
but
if
for
they
all
win,
practical purposes, or
See,
logical
suppose if they win this, sorry Shane, they have got 2 easy games coming against KKR. So that's
Why would they keep it in the middle?
middle. But MI have to face LSG, that's a tricky prospect that's there. So 5 wins if you look at it, who are they facing after?
See, for them to be safe, let's say if 16 is safe, they need 10 points. So
Yeah.
they need 5
Five.
5 wins.
out of 7 games.
They're facing DC.
No. Not
I think
After
counting
today's
game
after today's.
is
no, counting.
Oh, counting
because
today's.
they are taking the points also.
You're
So
facing
6,
DC.
7 games you have to win 5.
5.
So you can afford 2 losses at best.
So
you
if
can
you're-
decide whether you want to take that 1 loss today. But
So if
Take
you-
the other one and
you
get
wouldn't want to, right?
Yeah.
So it's getting to that stage for Mumbai.
So if you're saying, okay, if Mumbai can be ruled out mathematically with 6 points from 8 games, RCB have got 2 points from 8 games, that at max 6 points, 6 wins more, they can get only 14. How are they?
So that's what, no, if
mathematically people have qualified for 40. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, for
But in a
that
10
happens.
team IPL,
Yeah, in a 10
Yeah,
team.
it has happened. It has happened.
Today,
but as I
though-
said, it will be like, then for that perfect eclipse to happen,
Yeah.
you have to move like this. And the sun.
Jadoo gets dhoop at the right time.
Exactly.
No, then at that point you're doing open heart surgery with a penknife.
Yeah.
That levels of accuracy.
if
you do.
RR are to win
It is
today,
going
let's
to
say, then that jeopardizes their chances furthermore. I'm talking about RCB here. Even though they're not playing.
RCB jeopardize RCB's chances.
No,
Yeah.
if RR.
No, I'm saying math because they
RR are
There
never
are-
going to qualify.
they are
They win, they lose. how does
there
that-
are going to be again because there'll be one team on 14 already. So
so
RCB
they
will
get
have
to
to
14.
then go
But
beyond.
RR though will get to 16 also. Yeah, eyes closed. Yeah. Just look at how many games they have left.
So the more slots get
Just go,
filled.
to RR, they have 7
7
and 12.
games.
For them to get to 16,
They need 2 more wins.
yeah,
2
in
wins,
7
yeah.
matches.
I'm saying the closer they get, the more teams get eliminated from the bottom.
No, so RR is not an issue. I think they would want RR to win, in fact.
So that the dogfight remains.
Ah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
If-
MI win, then you're doomed because
correct.
MI are the masters of second half rebounds.
RR though they cannot catch up.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're trying to catch up with
But so
RR.
that's the point.
Because if they were to even think of a scenario where RR slip up, let's say,
No, they
even
cannot
then they're
slip
finishing 4 with 14.
I mean, can they lose those many? They have 16 points is 2 wins. Yeah, how can they not win? No.
I mean, see,
So
they can, but they will not.
Yeah, but so if I'm RCB, I'm like RR, you keep winning, boss.
See,
You are off, but everyone else who are there in the middle, you please keep
please
beating
losing.
them.
you've got a DC that RR will play, okay. You've got a PBKS, okay. Now, 2 wins can come there. LSG is the very dodgy one because I don't think they have a good record against LSG. Mumbai Indians, this is a vital game, so if they get to 14, that's one major obstacle out of their way. But then RR are taking on KKR at the Savai Mansingh.
In the last group game of the season.
Yes. But I don't think you'll
No,
get to
Savai
that
Mansingh
situation.
is the last match.
Yeah, that's what I said, Savai Mansingh. RR KKR at Savai Mansingh.
No, Savai Mansingh,
it'll
it'll
be
be Guwahati.
Guwahati.
Oh, Guwahati. Yep.
New home.
New
No,
home.
not you.
Home away from home.
Home away from
Adopted
home.
home.
But I don't think you'll have that situation, where the last game will determine. I think by that time, RR and KKR would have comfortably
Have you
sealed.
watched KKR for the last 2 seasons?
But they got out of jail. I mean, I understand. They have got an Australian mentality. The higher the total, they somehow struggle to defend it.
And then 3 of 2 you defend just fine.
Just fine, I know. What is it with KKR?
Ironically, with
yeah?
an Australian bowling.
Yeah, I know. 3 of 2.
I know we do prediction in the end. Shivam, can we have questions, please? I think today Mumbai is going to.
Yeah, I don't know why I get that same feeling. I think MI win, and I think, I don't know, they get to about 200 and they end up winning.
No, I'll get to the prediction later, but
Yeah.
Shubham says, Nikhil sir, humble request, please consider taking off on days like GT versus DC game. We need your unbiased analysis on days like RCB versus KKR or SRH versus MI games.
Why SRH MI? Who here is an SRH or MI fan, Shubham?
Yeah, no one.
Yeah. And RCB KKR, listen, we were very unbiased yesterday for the most part.
Well, I was there, RCB, KKR.
No, like on the post-match live also, we actually
Yeah, we spend time
more time talking about that match
At the second.
Yeah.
as opposed to the second match, which was a little bit of a snooze fest, no disrespect.
Ah.
But a lot of people were also asking questions about, we've seen
No
this
ball,
footage and seen
this
that
ball,
footage,
yeah.
no
But,
ball, six.
Virat.
And of course, no, not just that no ball, the Narayan no ball.
Acha.
So a lot of talking points unfortunately came up
Yeah, the second game was rather dull and boring.
in comparison.
Yeah.
It was on a turgid, how dare you, 140, 150 kind of wicket.
I'm just happy they
Sai
heard
Kishore.
me, my favorite.
Of course, which is why we missed you yesterday. We thought you would
I
come.
was so happy. No, I was going to, but then then it reached a situation off camera. So.
Ravi Srinivas, Sai Kishore at 4 for 33.
He's, by the way, in Delhi, I got to know. Sai Kishore.
Sai Kishore.
Ah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Of course, wouldn't they be playing next?
GTTC.
Not the entire team is here though. Actually, they are. They're playing tomorrow. So, yeah.
So the entire team is not, but they're playing tomorrow.
Oh,
I corrected
Just
myself,
did a
Siddharth. I just
Harshit did
corrected
a Harshit.
myself.
Yes. Dhanush, Stark and Bumrah opposite in winning ICC and IPL trophy.
well, considering Stark previously only played for RCB.
Yeah, I know. But yes, Virat Dhoni questioning umpiring decisions. How dare they? Where are Dicky Birds, Stoffels, Shepherds, Cutsons of umpiring world? None of the players dared to question their decision.
I'll tell you a story in Dicky Bird once told Malcolm Marshall to apologize to the batter for bowling a bouncer. It was a tail-ender. And Malcolm Marshall obliged also. So that's how umpires were. Like players used to be scared of. Nowadays, the umpires get yelling from the players. But for that, he's already been fined 50% of his match fee.
He got off lightly.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of other videos on that. You know, there are 4-5 different videos on Sports Today looking into the details of that.
Yeah.
And since we've spent, as they tell me, that 2 shows talking about just that only, we leave it for this show.
Parts of the
You know,
second show.
Malcolm Marshall, I can never forget that. He made young David Boone look like an absolute novice.
He made many people.
Yeah.
Many.
But he was like struggling, getting beaten, clueless against the short ball. Malcolm Marshall comes up to him and says, "Look, are you going to bat well or do I have to come round the wicket and kill you?" That was Malcolm Marshall. Man, that was intimidation. And Viv Richards also. I mean, no helmet, nothing. Fast bowlers. What species are they? Chewing his gum, coming, whack. The true universe boss. And any other questions,
Shivam, please.
Shivam?
Really, Shivam busy uploading so many videos. I can see him.
Yeah.
He's multitasking.
Ashish, sir, like in Chak De India, RCB men and women team should play against each other. Women will prevail.
They do a practice.
They do a practice so that they can go to the World Cup
Qualify,
in
yeah, yeah.
Australia.
But they lose that practice match.
But then
The women
salute,
lose.
yes.
But they lose.
They lose.
So
And
the Ashish Dhar, if you were to do like that,
3-2.
something
though,
like that.
you know what is the thing? Your impact sub should be Ellis Perry. Then RCB's fortunes will increase.
If Elise Perry is anywhere near that squad, she starts ahead of Cameron Green.
Of course. Yeah, Chak De
Okay.
India, fiction, man.
Sarat Chandra Yalaman. Nikhil sir, off topic. Yesterday VAR failed in El Clasico. Yeah,
VAR did, it was goal line technology, but same thing.
whatever. But forget that. That's why I'm saying no. I'm losing interest in football. That penalty yesterday. If somebody tells me that Vinicius, no, that was
Rodrigo.
no. Vasquez.
Lucas Vasquez.
He got that penalty. So the defender spreads his leg like that. I'm the attacker. I purposely go touch my leg to him and I fall down. You give a penalty.
It's the same thing which I remember
Terrible.
arguing when Bukayo Saka against Bayern.
See,
Same thing.
I
Listen,
get-
he's
he-
jumped and tapped his
He
leg on
done
that
his step
simulation.
over.
I
He
mean,
done his
wasn't
step over.
Ronaldo
I can't
called?
remember.
He did his step
But all
over.
I'm saying, see, that was my point. Forget Barcelona, forget Real Madrid. I'm just saying in general.
That's a terrible penalty.
You are ruining football. See, games get decided by these little things. I'm saying, be a bit tough. Let players play. See, I'm saying penalties can decide games, right? Be a bit, how do I say, stingy
In terms of giving penalties.
Like that. That's my word. And nowadays, you know what players do? They look for it. So if I'm a defender, and I'm thinking it from a defender's point of view, if I'm defending, I'm going to spread my leg. I'm going to try and tackle him. No, I can't be like, okay, I'm standing like this, you go around me. I can't even do anything.
Yeah.
And by the way, if I was to whack him, if I have initiated it, you're fouled, agree. I'm spreading my legs, stopping you to coming, and players now go on purpose, go touch you like that.
That's actually the referee's fault.
And you
Simple,
No, but
easy.
what does
Wasn't
VR
Cristiano
would-
Ronaldo
VR
accused
should
of
have never
that?
overturned.
Nothing,
I
nothing.
didn't see it, but
Yes.
again, if it's the way
I'm
that you're
saying-
describing, then VR should have
I'll show
overturned.
you. I said, forget clubs. I'm saying it's just ruining football, man. Just ruining it. Let them play, and penalty should be given when you really think a good chance has been taken away from an attacker. Give a penalty. Do it. Otherwise, say get up. And a bit of shoulder pushing and all of that should be there. As a striker, you need to find a way to score.
Wasn't Cristiano Ronaldo accused of like he would actually dive?
There's so many
Don't get
players.
into the
Don't even
thing
start.
where you just get
So
crazy.
many other players as well.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make it right, is what my point is. All of them are wrong.
Everyone's been accused. I can't remember a single player who's not been accused of diving.
Yeah.
Neymar, by the way, there was an award jokingly put up for him. So you'd have the Ballon d'Or. For Neymar, you'd have the fall on the floor. Because he'd roll that much.
Oh
Shameful
yes.
character, he was in that regard. Great player, but
We
touch
should,
him when he was flying.
we should take out lots of examples of these things, like and spread it across clubs so that there's no bias. That where these little things are ruining the sport. Maybe if we can have multiple stills or images and talk about it. And there are so many wise men who talk about football, the sport. Somebody, you need to make the game a bit more free flowing.
Yep.
Don't have these stoppages. Also, time wastage that players do. Find a way. I mean, I know now you increase the time, but it's never exactly compensating for that much time. I mean, what your rule should be, the referee has to say, get that stretcher, you can't do, you out. If you're taking more than 30 seconds to get up, you're going to be out. Now, and then you have to wait for when the ball goes out for you to come back in.
Yeah.
Or
Something
go the hockey route and put in a stop clock. Because you're already wasting that much time anyway.
I
Put
agree.
in a stop clock, then instantly it'll die.
Yeah, I agree.
Instantly.
Which
Then
is why
you know that-
hockey is so fast paced and much more better to look at.
Actually, and I'm telling you, the foul uniformity in hockey is far better.
Far better,
Like,
yes.
There's no unnecessary. So you can look at overall fouls that are given, and you know that there is a reason why that has been given. There are fixed rules, and it does look like there are no touches. And in hockey, they allow you to continue. If you
Yeah.
see two players going for it, push it. That's okay, so long as you're not putting
There's no
a hockey
malicious
stick.
intent.
Yeah.
That's when the referee will give you a green card, whatever. Yellow
Yeah,
card
the
it goes
sin
like
car,
that.
the sin bin.
Sin
You
bin.
go to the sin bin for 2 minutes of.
I won't encourage sin bins in football, but yeah, I do agree that you need to let the game flow.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Too many
the momentum
stoppages,
otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Not happening. Like earlier game, even now you see highlights, you'll see it on YouTube, you'll see some old matches. So much more fun they're going on. Yes, even there they act, they do it, but it had to be another level of a foul for them to start acting. Now it's touching, and a lot of times like you're trying to body defend a thing, and the player from the behind is trying to take the ball, you'll fall down and you'll be given a foul. Why, boss? Get up. He didn't hit you, he didn't kick you. He's just trying to take the ball. But because you're guarding it with your body, and the other player just tries something, you just fall down. And I think, what is this? Nonsense.
Actually, yeah.
Shubham Garg, okay sir, I'll try to be here, but I'm going to be off someday. But these guys do a great job anyway. And biases all of us come with, I guess.
Yes. All right. Oh, Rohit off the mark against RR. He fell for a golden duck, na?
Yeah.
To Trent Bolt.
Outgoing ball.
Oh yeah.
Royal Challengers, Blunderu, that was your this
Yeah.
time,
Blundaluru.
huh? He decided.
Yeah.
His name is Impartial Sid. He's changed his name.
He's changed his name, yes. Yes.
As a tribute to you.
No, so that's Warner account he messaged. You used your phone?
My phone's not with me, my friend.
You could pre-program it.
Okay, and VK Abuse Ambas, how is this different than Virat Army, Rohit Army trolling people?
Because we're making it pretty obvious that we're having a laugh.
And it was blunder. It was a blunder. RCB made 3-4
He was
blunders.
very polite by calling them blunderuru. I would call them bottleruru.
Yeah.
Good catch, yeah. That went
Yeah.
miles up.
And Rohit falls to left armers again.
And no, just a specific
And
left
Trent
arm.
Bolt.
Trent Bolt again.
Acha, predictions before we wind up.
175. But RR are winning it.
196, am I win?
I'm going 179. Actually, no, because totals are. I'll go 188, but RR win.
I'm going 201.
And
201.
and
The team who gets 201 on this round has to win.
Mumbai. So it's evenly split. 2 Mumbai, 2 RR.
That's what happens on days when no one is supporting a team.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But that's most days for Siddharth. He doesn't support any team.
That's also true.
Yeah. Welcome to my life.
Shane's been part of it for quite some time. He's just finding a way out.
Okay, see you, ladies. Bye bye. Take care. See you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you.